Hello friends, in this video we are going to create address via API. So let's start with it. Okay, so this set address. So we are going to paste this address. Let's check. Let's rename all the stuff that we have. App coders index set address. Okay, here we need the helper we need. Let's check how. Don't think so. We need helper. Custom helper. We don't require it. Let's remove it, the customer custom helpers. After that we have this custom helper we need to remove. This we also need to remove this. Fine. Next we have port PHP input, that is for the address. Final JSON address object. Final JSON user ID, which user ID do you want to insert that address. So address object with first name, last name, we need to add with the validation, country ID, country code. So we need to add all this stuff. Address is billing is shipping, and after that we will get the record found or something. So this is the way. This is the address object, address factory that we are that's create. Set the customer ID, set first name, last name. Customer ID we are getting from here. Final JSON user ID we are sending the customer ID. Okay, so let's make this API workable. Let's run the commands and check whether we are able to insert that address. Okay, so let's begin with it. So I'm going to add the commands over here. Now upgrade. Now deploy. where pub stack is generated. Okay, done. So let's move to the API section. Okay, so I'm going to copy this and what the API endpoint we have. We have post API, we have body, we have raw, we have JSON. Okay, what is the endpoint? Endpoint is set address. I'm going over here and I have the set address. Set address. Okay. So here we need to add the JSON. First is user ID. User ID object. Let's check what it is the parameter. User ID. User ID. So I'm taking the same parameter user underscore ID. That is one. Our customer. Next we have the address object. Address object where we need to write first. Let's copy all these things. First name, last name. Not that why there is error is here. Put this instead of this. Final JSON address object. First name. We need to create the address object. How it gonna be address. Let's add all things. Let's check what is happening. Last name, street. We have city. Country ID, telephone. Country ID we are going to check it. A street address we are going to type this. Why it's showing error? User ID is one. Let's try. Expected comma instead of braces. I don't understand why it's showing like this. I'm not getting this. Address object should be. Let me check how its ability goes. Dollar params equal to array. If I set user ID to be one, user ID to be one, comma, and here I will put address array over here, and here I add first name like this, then it should be like this. Let's print params. Now it's correct. Let's check what we are getting. Address, first name and last name. Let's JSON encode this. JSON encode these values and try to add this. That's okay. This is gonna be adding like this. So let's move on to the our task. Let's remove this. Address is there. First name, then we are going to put the last name, last name. After that, we have a street. We have a street. Street. Now we have city, country ID, and telephones. Hmm. Country ID. We will take it from front end. Comma, then we have the telephone. So first name, last name, country, postcode is pending. Postcode and region ID. Code 3 4 5 6 7. And we have postcode, telephone, region ID. We have added already. Everything is now there. So let's check what is region IDs and all this stuff. Let's go to the front end and let's log in that ID we have. Sign in. Okay. So it's showing that we have the two items in the cart that we have already added previous video. Okay, so let's go to the proceed with checkout. Let's collect the address information, everything from there. What is address ID, region ID, and all. Street address, same. This is state and let's make it India. No country. We need to change this India, and here we need to select India. Okay, and this is postal code 1 2 3 4 5 6. Phone number this one. Okay, so let's check what is country ID. What we have the country ID that is selected. Where is India? NIIHKE. This is India. Value is IN. So this country ID is IN. So let's going to place it. Caps all. The caps all. What is region ID? That is a state, I guess. Where is region ID? Region ID. That is 538. 538 we're gonna put it. So we don't require region because both of the two is required. Region ID is 538. 538. Okay, so I think we have filled everything. So let's hit the API and confirm the address is saved or not, because I will show you that we haven't saved any address yet. My account, no default address, no shipping address. So let's hit that API and check any error if it is getting. Illegal of string first name. Illegal of string. Line number 32. Line number 32. What it says? It's for each loop. Means the address should be an array. Okay. So let's check what's the final params. Final JSON is getting. Here address is simple array. It's not array, try to looping it. So I think here we should need to define the one array. Let's check what it's now. Now it's zero index. Now it's zero index. So let's close this. Save this. Now try to hit this. Undefined index is default billing. So we need to put here is default billing should be 1 comma and is default billing, and what next we have is default shipping. So let's make it to be 1 1 and try to cut this and try to paste it over here because we need it. Okay, so we have done it. Let's send this request again. Is default billing is default shipping. I think it is coming from the address. Okay, address object. So let's z this and paste it here. Done. Let's hit this. Address saved successfully. Let's check the backend and all. Here there is no address. I already showed to you. My address is there. So Chandigarh, India. That we have already, and the phone number. So this address is we are getting from the API. So we have created the address successfully by the API. So this is how we achieve this. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any feedback, any comment, please write it below and do like and share. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.